Hi guys, welcome to the video. So I'm at Alex's house in Birmingham, so you can see like this is not my jewellery and this is not my cat. So this video is about strength, trying to keep hold of it, and my experiences with strength as I've been losing weight, and I'll get more into that later on. But it's week 5 of my cut. I am 190 pounds. That means I've lost 10 pounds. That's 2 pounds a week. I think that my slow progression is really working. I don't feel too much of cravings. I don't feel like I need a cheat day or anything like that yet. But I'll get into that in another video. So that's where I'm at the moment, and I don't believe I've lost any strength whatsoever. So how do you minimize getting strength loss? What do you do? So I'm going to throw up some workout footage. This is me doing my usual compound movements. This is on different days of the week because I obviously don't do compound movements every workout. Okay, so I've thrown that up. Now, when it comes to losing weight, should you change your program? Should you do anything differently? No, you shouldn't. If you were doing a 5x5, if you're doing a 5-3-1, a strength building workout regime, any sort of program about hypertrophy bodybuilding, should you change it to something else? No. From the research I've done, it's not really a good idea, because one, you're not going to be used to doing these different movements if you're implementing something completely new. 2, how are you supposed to know if your strength depletes if you're doing different movements with different rep ranges, set ranges? You want to go into the gym and do something that you're used to doing. You know how strong you are with it, you know how many reps you can do and how you feel, because you've just done it for 6 months, 12 months, however long it has been. That does sound a little bit boring, and you're probably like, oh, but I want to change. Well, you can change your other movements. You don't have to do it every single week, but it's good to go back to the program you were on, like going on your bench press and do 5 sets of a certain weight, because you can do it. You will be able to mitigate if you've lost any strength. And what else can we do in the gym to minimize strength loss? Well, just lifting heavy, making sure your muscles know that your muscles need to stick around. You need to tell your body, I need these muscles, and the reason why is because I need to move this heavy ass weight. Like I've said before, your body doesn't know what it's for. It doesn't know that you're going to the beach. It doesn't know that you're losing weight for a certain competition. It just thinks that you're starving, and it wants to use as much energy to keep you alive. But if you're using your muscles to lift heavy weight, your body thinks, well, I need these. I'm fighting off a saber-toothed tiger. I'm going to keep these goddamn muscles. So you want to keep all of this to show off. That's the whole process of this. You've just seen me do my final set of 110 kilograms. Now that is a heavy weight for me. That is the weight I was doing when I'm bulking, and now I've been cutting for 5 weeks. It's still exactly the same, and it's going pretty well. My depth is pretty good. So what else can we do other than our programming and lifting heavy weight? Well, I think that you shouldn't go to your 1 rep max, or if you do, I wouldn't do it very often, because you might injure yourself. That might take you out of the gym. And usually when people are losing weight, they give themselves a 10 weeks, 12 weeks, however long it is, before you go on holiday or your competition or something like that, or just you give yourself a timeline because it helps with your goals. So that being said, don't do 1 rep maxes. You may injure yourself. Even though they are fun, it's not the time to do it, and you won't hit the same probably, because you won't have the energy levels that you're used to. So don't do your 1 rep maxes. Also, don't go to failure, because you're going to get the DOMS more than you usually would, and the DOMS are delayed onset muscle soreness, which is that aches and pains that you get, which you get anyway from going to the gym, but you'll get them more if you go to failure on everything, on every workout, when you're losing weight. You don't want to put that added pressure on your nervous system. You may find you get ill, and then you have to take a week off from the gym, and then you're behind. So taking it out of the gym, what else can we do? Well, nutrition wise, you should have high protein anyway to help build that muscle, but maybe push it past your heighten it even more. Make sure you're getting enough protein in. It's 1 gram of protein per body weight, but don't worry about going over that. So mine, I'm 190 pounds at the moment. I haven't reduced my protein to 190 grams. I've kept it at 200, and it's a really good way to maybe go over your protein amount to make sure your muscles are getting enough of that nutrition to keep them there. You don't want to starve your muscles of what they need. So your nutrition, keep your protein up. Also, something that's really important that everyone forgets about is sleep and rest. You need to have good sleep, at least 8 hours. I've found that if I have 6 hours or even less, you know, I'll come out with a cold, you know, and it takes you out of the gym. Or even if you go to the gym, you can't do as much. You really do struggle. So getting that sleep in, you know, it's really good for you to recuperate. Helps with getting rid of the DOMS, you know, delayed onset muscle soreness, and it will make sure that you keep your muscles, because they will have time to repair while you sleep. So those are the things that you can do to mitigate and make sure that you keep muscle. Now, you've probably seen the title of the video thinking, well, Joe, you've just said that, you know, you're getting stronger or something like that. I don't know what the title's going to be. Something about, you know, keeping strength or getting strength. I don't think I've got stronger as I've cut, but I think that my body has changed with my cardiovascular system. I don't have to rest as much in between sets. I find that the heavy weights don't feel as heavy anymore. I feel like I can get through my squats or my deadlifts a lot faster now because I've got cardio. I've lost some weight and my cardio is going up and up and up. You know, I'm still doing steady state cardio, and that is another thing I think you should do, is do steady state cardio and HIIT cardio. Oh, this is my last little bit of my workout video. Okay, so what can we do to keep our strength? Okay, we can keep our program the same to keep an eye on our strength. We can make sure we have more sleep, more nutrition and protein. You know, we need to make sure that we aren't going to failure all the time. We're not hitting 1 rep maxes, because that's not what this is for. We're to lose weight, want to preserve it, to lift heavy but not go too stupid. Can you build muscle and lose fat? Can you grow in muscle whilst you're losing fat? And the answer is no. If you're an experienced lifter, no, you can't. Newbies, people who've just started the gym, you will do this transformation, but it won't last for very long. You will build some muscle and burn some fat, but it won't last forever. So with me, I don't think I've got stronger. I just think because my heart is better, my lungs, and just from doing a lot of cardio, my lifts are easier. Also, I weigh 10 pounds less. So when I'm doing pull-ups, I'm doing 10 pounds less per pull-up, so it is a bit easier. My dips are getting easier. So that's the video, guys. And you know, if you don't believe that I've kept my strength in these 5 weeks, you know, I've got a little clip of me doing almost my 1 rep max. Now, I know I just said don't do your 1 rep max. I know, but I felt really, really good. And, you know, I was on my own. It's not my 1 rep max, because my 1 rep max for bench is 110 kilograms. This is 100 kilograms. There was no one there to lift it off, so I didn't want to injure my shoulders by lifting off 110 kilograms. So 100 felt fine, and as you'll see in this next clip, which I'm just going to leave raw, I did it quite smoothly. So thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe, like it, comment below with anything that I've missed. I know that I've missed something, so thank you guys again. I will catch you next week for episode 6.